Now, I'm sure you've all heard the story about Jack and Jill going up the hill to fetch themselves a pail of water, and how Jack fell down and broke his crown, and then Jill went tumbling after. But what the story didn't tell you is what happened between the time they got to the top of the hill and the time they went tumbling down to the bottom. You see, remember, they was up there after a pail of water. And when they started getting to that well, they started hearing some strange sounds, like kicking and digging and scratching and growling and banging. And they just had to go see what was going on because all them sounds were coming echoing up out of that well. But neither one of them could take the last few steps because they was both scared. Because the closer they got to the well, the closer the sounds got to the top. And just as they were getting ready to move in a little bit closer, a great big hand came up out of that well and smashed down to the ground so hard it shook it like an earthquake, which made Jack fall down and hit his head on a rock. And he went tumbling down the hill. And while the earth was shaking because the giant put his other hand on the ground with a giant bang, and that bang sent Jill tumbling down to the bottom of the hill. You see, but they didn't tell you that part of the story, so I figured I'd fill you in on that. You guys have a nice night, and I hope you enjoyed the story I told.